What if I told you that one of the world's most powerful superfoods isn't a rare berry from the Amazon or an expensive powder from a health food store? What if I told you it's been hiding in plain sight, tucked away on the forgotten shelf of your local grocery store, in a humble tin that costs less than a cup of coffee? This is the story of the sardine, a food hailed by cardiologists as the ultimate janitor for your arteries and revered by orthopedic surgeons as a supercalcium pill in a can. For decades, we've dismissed it, turned our noses up at its potent aroma, and relegated it to the category of cheap, unrefined pantry filler. What earth-shattering secret have we been missing? Why are those truly in the know about health quietly making this humble fish a cornerstone of their diet? Before we dive deeper into this incredible story, if you're finding this information valuable and want to continue uncovering more health secrets that are often ignored, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It tells YouTube you want more content like this, and it ensures you never miss a revelation. Your support truly helps our community grow. Let's begin by dismantling the wall of prejudice built around the sardine. For many of us, especially our mothers and grandmothers, the very word sardine conjures a few stubborn images, doesn't it? First, there's that aroma. Many find its distinct, oceanic scent to be overpowering, an offense to the senses that they can't imagine getting past. Second, there's the deep-seated myth that anything from a can is nutritionally bankrupt. We're taught that fresh is best, and that the canning process strips away all vitamins, leaving behind a mushy mix of preservatives. And third, there's the undeniable stigma of it being cheap. Serve your guests a beautiful plank of grilled salmon, and you're a connoisseur. But crack open a tin of sardines, and you might be seen as cutting corners. These prejudices have been ingrained in us for generations, an unjust cloud of suspicion that has unfairly tarnished the reputation of this nutritional powerhouse. Let me share a true story with you. My neighbor, a gentleman named Arthur, is nearing 70. He's a devotee to the Church of Modern Supplements, with a cabinet that looks like a high-end apothecary, exotic fish oils from Scandinavian fjords, shark cartilage from the Atlantic. His monthly bill for these pills runs into the hundreds. His wife, Helen, is a more practical, frugal soul. One day, after hearing whispers of the sardines' benefits, she picked up a few tins from the store, each costing less than a lottery ticket. She offered them to Arthur, hoping to give his health a little boost. Arthur looked at the tin with disdain. This peasant food? Helen, please, he scoffed. It smells. What possible good could this do? I have my scientifically formulated oils, thank you. With a sigh, Helen decided to eat them herself. 6 months later, they went for their annual physicals. Arthur's results were disheartening, his triglycerides were stubbornly high, and his doctor noted early signs of arterial plaque. Helen, on the other hand, received a glowing report. Her numbers were flawless. The doctor, amazed, remarked that her vascular system was that of someone a decade younger. When he asked her secret, she shyly admitted, "Nothing special, doctor. Just sardines, most days." The doctor turned to a stunned Arthur. "Sir," he said gently, "your wife is the wise one. Your expensive fish oil is a solo artist singing a single note. That tin of sardines she eats? That's a full symphony orchestra playing in perfect harmony." From that day forward, Arthur never looked at a can of sardines the same way again. It's time to give the sardine the justice it deserves. Let's shatter these 3 misunderstandings together. First, that so-called fishy smell. My friends, that isn't a flaw, it's a feature. That potent aroma is the unfiltered, unadulterated proof of premium-grade omega-3 fatty acids. It's the very essence of the deep sea. We have been mistaking treasure for trash. Next, the fantasy that canned food is dead food. This is utterly false. Modern canning is a marvel of food science, using high-pressure, high-temperature flash sterilization. This process perfectly preserves the food without the need for a single artificial preservative. But here's the magic trick: this method achieves something you never could in your own kitchen. It softens the tiny, delicate fish bones until they literally dissolve in your mouth. And what are those bones brimming with? Calcium, released from its bony matrix by the heat and pressure, infused into every flake of meat and drop of oil. Every single bite delivers the whole, uncompromised essence of the fish. Finally, let's address its price. Sardines are inexpensive not because they are inferior, but because they are a miracle of natural abundance. They exist at the very bottom of the oceanic food chain, feasting on plankton. This means they are incredibly clean, with virtually no accumulation of heavy metals. Their life cycle is short and their ability to reproduce is immense. They are a gift from nature, a sustainable, continuous stream of high-quality nutrition. To enjoy such a premium food at such a low cost is a blessing, not a mark of shame. You see, behind every single prejudice lies a profound, hidden benefit. Now that we've cleared the air, let's get to the heart of the matter, a truth that will redefine how you see nutritional supplements forever. Those gleaming bottles of fish oil pills, costing a small fortune, are marketed as the key to a healthy heart. But can they truly compare to a simple can of sardines? Here is the stark reality: when it comes to safeguarding your heart, that humble can of sardines may vastly outperform the expensive supplements you've been led to believe you need. Think of your blood vessels as the plumbing in your house. Over the years, plaque, a nasty combination of cholesterol and other substances, builds up, like rust and grime in pipes. If the pipes clog, the system breaks down. If your blood vessels clog, your life is on the line. The main ingredient in fish oil pills is omega-3. Omega-3 is a fantastic molecule. It's like a lone worker sent in to help scrape some of that grime off the pipe walls. But it's just one worker, doing one job. A whole sardine, however, is not a lone worker. It's a highly coordinated, elite special forces team. In this squadron, alongside the star player, omega-3, you have a powerhouse supporting cast. Coenzyme Q10, think of this as the high-octane fuel for your heart's engine. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day, and CoQ10 is the key that unlocks the cellular energy to power every single beat. Selenium, this is a master antioxidant, the rust-proof coating for your blood vessels. It defends your artery walls from the oxidative stress that makes them hard and brittle, keeping them youthful and flexible. Vitamin B12, this is the nervous system's master conductor. It ensures the electrical impulses that regulate your heartbeat are steady and strong, preventing dangerous irregularities. Do you see the difference? A fish oil pill is like hiring a single plumber. Eating a can of sardines is like deploying a full-service renovation crew. The world's best plumber, omega-3, an expert engine mechanic, CoQ10, a master rust-proofer, selenium, and a brilliant electrician, vitamin B12. Their synergistic effect isn't 1 + 1 is equal to 2, it's an exponential explosion of benefits. A landmark 10-year study by Japan's National Cancer Center delivered a bombshell revelation: individuals who regularly consumed small, oily fish like sardines 2 to 3 times a week had a nearly 30% lower risk of fatal heart attacks and strokes compared to those who only took fish oil supplements. 30%. That is a life-changing number. So, starting today, empower yourself with this knowledge. Choosing sardines isn't just about choosing a bodyguard for your heart, it's about choosing wisdom over marketing. Alright, with our hearts protected, let's turn to another great concern of aging, our skeletal frame. As the years pass, what do we fear most? Falling, and the brittle bones that can't withstand the impact. Do your knees ache after a short walk? Do stairs feel like a mountain? These are distress signals from your bones. Many of us chug milk, only to suffer from the digestive turmoil of lactose intolerance. Others buy giant bottles of calcium pills, yet their bone density scans remain stubbornly low. The problem isn't just intake, it's absorption. Think of it like building a house. Calcium provides the bricks. But no matter how many pallets of bricks you have, they're useless without a master architect to direct the crew. In your body, that master architect is vitamin D. It's vitamin D's job to usher calcium from your gut into your bloodstream and, crucially, to guide it directly to your bones where it's needed. And here is the beautiful magic of the sardine. It is one of nature's rare foods that is bursting with both a massive dose of calcium and an abundance of vitamin D. The calcium comes from those melt-in-your-mouth, fully edible bones. The vitamin D is found in the rich, oily flesh. When the bricks, calcium, and the architect, vitamin D, arrive on the job site together, they create a perfect, efficient workflow. For those who can't tolerate dairy, sardines are the miracle solution. So stop spending money on isolated calcium pills you can't even be sure your body is using. A simple can of sardines is the true walking super calcium pill, building you a skeleton so strong you could be dancing into your 90s. Heart and bones covered. Surely that's all? Not even close. The sardine's power extends to one of modern life's most pervasive struggles, blood sugar. Scientists are now revealing that sardines are a hidden ace in the fight against type 2 diabetes. The issue lies with insulin, the gatekeeper that allows sugar from your blood to enter your cells for energy. In insulin resistance, these cellular gates become stubborn and rusty. Sardines fight this on 2 fronts. First, their high protein and healthy fat content act as a stabilizing anchor for your blood sugar, preventing the violent roller coaster spikes after a meal. Second, and more importantly, the omega-3s and vitamin D act like a high-grade lubricant for those rusty cellular gates, reducing inflammation and resensitizing them to insulin's call. A major European study showed that pre-diabetic individuals who added sardines to their diet just twice a week saw significant improvements in insulin sensitivity, dramatically slowing their progression toward full-blown diabetes. And now, for the grand finale. This final benefit touches upon the very dignity of our later years, our brain health. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you were there? Or had a name vanish from the tip of your tongue? These aren't just senior moments, they can be early warnings from your brain's command center. The good news? Sardines are premium-grade rocket fuel for your brain. Our brain is 60% fat, and its performance depends on the quality of that fat. The undisputed king of brain fats is DHA, a type of omega-3. DHA is the high-speed fiber optic cable of your neural network. But again, it's about teamwork. Sardines also provide the 2 other members of the brain's iron triangle of defense. Vitamin B12 maintains the protective insulation around your neural wiring, while vitamin D helps clear out the toxic amyloid plaque that is the hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Building the structure, protecting the wiring, and taking out the trash, it's the ultimate strategy for preserving a sharp mind and radiant memory well into your golden years. I know you're ready to run to the store, but wait. Choosing the right can and eating it correctly is key. Here is your ultimate guide. How to buy. Check the liquid. Your first mission is to inspect what the fish are swimming in. Prioritize sardines packed in olive oil, liquid gold that preserves nutrients, or spring water, for the purist, with the fewest calories. Try to avoid those in tomato sauce or heavy brine, which are often loaded with hidden sugars and sodium. Look at the origin. If possible, choose brands from traditional sardine-producing regions like Portugal, Spain, or France, where quality control and processing techniques are second to none. How to eat. The purist's path: open the can and eat them directly, perhaps over a bed of rice or tucked into a sandwich. The alchemist's touch: if you're still wary of the aroma, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice or a sprinkle of ginger powder will instantly neutralize it and enhance the flavor. The gourmet creation: mash the sardines with a fork, add minced onion, fresh cilantro, a splash of lemon juice, and a dollop of mayonnaise for a world-class sardine salad. The morning power-up: whisk 2 eggs, then gently fold in the sardines and a bit of their oil. Scramble them for a protein-packed, delicious start to your day. A crucial word of caution: while sardines are a treasure, individuals with a history of gout or high uric acid should be mindful. Sardines are high in purines. Please avoid them during an acute attack and consult your doctor about moderate consumption during remission. Today, we have vindicated this long-forgotten longevity food. We discovered it is nature's all-in-one protection plan, the bodyguard for the heart, a mobile calcium supplement for the bones, a stabilizer for blood sugar, and a super fuel for the brain. More than that, it teaches us a wiser way to live. True health doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes, the greatest treasures are the simple ones. If this journey of discovery has empowered you today, please help us share this knowledge by hitting the like button and leaving a comment with your biggest takeaway. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and join our family. Every single interaction helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. Now, I want to make a pact of love and hope with every one of you. This weekend, buy a can of sardines for yourself and your family. And as you open it, remember what you've learned today. Know that you are holding more than just a fish, you are holding a commitment to your future health. Let's embrace this gift from the ocean and witness the changes together. I wish every one of you a life of vibrant health, happiness, and clarity. See you next time.